Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eternal Darkness. In the last episode, we had continued to read about Maximilian Roivas and discovered what he discovered underneath the mansion we currently find ourselves within. That there is a massive city called Enga therein. Its people slaughtered by the Guardians, the name given to these strange squid? Crustacean-like creatures. Squid is probably the best way to describe them, based upon what we had seen Maximilian fight. A single one of them. And it was a tricky battle. It looked like it was quite capable of using magic to summon other creatures to fight for it, while it launched attacks against Maximilian as he enchanted his weapons to bring it down. Maximilian then attempted to warn people about what he had found, since he believed himself incapable of defeating what was inside that city on his lonesome. And, as a reward for this, he was thrown into an insane asylum. A fitting end, I think, for such a revelation. We here have such learned a few things from Maximilian's adventure. We've learned what's down in the basement, although we cannot access it at the moment. We have also learned the spell See Invisible, which allowed us to access the cabinet upstairs using the key we had found earlier and retrieved another tome fragment, which we are about to read. We also picked up Zelthath's rune while we were reading about Maximilian. Zelthath is the god who is stronger than Ulyath. Chaturga is stronger than Zelthath, and Ulyath is stronger than Chaturga. In any case, this gives us an edge when fighting Ulyath's creatures, as long as we remember to enchant our weapons with Zelthath's power. It also allows us to restore our sanity now as well, though we will still attempt to keep it at about the 50% point if we can, in order to have the occasional crazy things occur. Alright, that does it for the summary. Let me put a break here really quick. Okay, and with all that said, let's go ahead and start. We've already picked up the tome fragment. I'm sorry, chapter page is what they're called. Let's go ahead and read it.
The ancients' influence was incredible. From all walks of life to all parts of the world, their tendrils crept and wrought their insidious damage. Their prisons decayed constantly as their guardians' work continued. I discovered mention of a breakthrough in satellite radar imaging that revealed the presence of a hitherto unknown temple mound in the Angkor Thom region of Cambodia. An archaeologist of some repute, Dr. Edwin Lindsay, took it upon himself to investigate the area, to reveal the secrets of history. Unfortunately, the local government at the time thought differently, requiring that Lindsay find other means into the country and to finance the expedition. He found these in Paul Augustine, a collector of rare items who professed an interest in the discovery and agreed to help. After a dysentery-riddled 2-week venture, Lindsay and Augustine located the remains of an ancient city temple dating back to the 12th century.
Yes, this is it. It has to be. I hadn't expected the information to pan out, but here it is. The satellite data was correct.
For years, I have searched for it without success. Here, all along, clouded from us beneath the great ancient's insidious magic. I am very pleased with your performance, Dr. Lindsay. very pleased. In fact, so pleased that I will give you an early bonus.
My God!
You are a scholar, Dr. Lindsay, not a warrior. In that regard, I have several centuries more experience than you. Don't be a fool. Die quietly. And you will not suffer. You cannot escape me, Lindsay. This place will be your tomb, just as it is Mantarok's. Guardians of Ulyath, kill him!
Okay. Before we go any further, let's see what on earth we got. This will look good for Lindsley, though he is armed with several weapons, which looks very promising for him. Shotgun shells. A box of 12-gauge shotgun shells. These will fit any cartridge-firing shotgun. .45 pistol ammo. We have a torch. An archaeologist's brush. A large, soft-bristled brush designed for clearing dirt and dust from surfaces without damaging them. A kukri. Man, haven't seen one of these since Underrail was played on my channel. The unusual L shape of the kukri gives the weapon a significant advantage in close quarters. The combination of a cutting edge on the inside curve of the blade and heavy weight of the blade tip give the kukri immense chopping power. We do have a shotgun. A Remington M870 shotgun, slightly modified with an extended tube magazine, choke, barrel, rifle sights, and bayonet lug. This is the same shotgun used by the US Marine Corps since 1970. And our automatic pistol. Since 1907, this weapon has been a trusted sidearm to US Armed Forces. Through 2 World Wars, Korea and Vietnam, the Colt M1911 automatic pistol has proven itself to be a reliable firearm with good stopping power. Okay, well, let's talk about really quick about what we have just seen up ahead of us. There is a new monster here, and I remember these things. I don't know if our hero should know about them, though. So we'll go ahead and give this a try with just our pistol to start. I'm assuming, of course, that this thing is here somewhere. Oh, wow, there it is. That sounds like we hit it. Okay, when it rounds the corner, we'll blast it with a shotgun. The way these things work, let's see, we'll waste a single shot on it as our hero tries to figure out how to fight this thing. Okay. They are very resistant, if not immune to damage, as long as they have their wings crossed in front of them, covering their chest. When they open is when they are most vulnerable. When they open, they also look at you directly, so you take a little more sanity damage, and if they grab you, I think it's an insta-kill. So it's a tricky thing to fight, those creatures, if I remember them correctly. Now, in classic Tim's style, it looks like our automatic pistol doesn't have a... Okay, I'm not a gun guy. So, it looks like this uses magazines. It doesn't let you feed bullets in individually into a chamber. And so, I think it would be suiting that we don't mix bullets into the automatic pistol. We would normally have to count them, right? I'm assuming that we actually have clips with us, as opposed to refilling a single clips. We have bullets with us, and we don't count them and put them into a single magazine. I guess this one time we'll mix to verify that's the fact. After we equip the weapon. The weapon. Yeah, okay, so we don't refill bullets in the magazine, we just replace the magazine. So we will have to wait until the pistol runs out of ammo before we reload it. Alright, so what have we discovered with him so far? So we've made it to the temple, and it sounds like Pius Augustus has forgotten where it is located, or where it was located. And so he needed help to find it again, to verify that Mantarok's heart is sealed within it someplace. Alternatively, maybe he realized that we would find this location anyway, seeing so much into the future with the power of Ulyaoth, and decided that he might be best suited to stop his attempt to explore this location directly. Thankfully, it looks like Pius left, leaving our demise to that creature. And I'm a little confused because they're using the term guardians for, like, everything. I thought the guardian, if we go to the autopsy, the Ulyaoth guardian was this thing. But Pius called that creature we just killed a guardian, and we've heard the term guardians used to describe the actual ancients from time to time. So, just bear with it as we go forward. Are we allowed to leave? Lindsay has no intention of leaving the temple yet. He's determined to get to the artifact before Augustine does. No one crosses Edward Lindsay. A thick layer of dust obscures the tiles of the floor. Well, we know what we're supposed to do here. Let's go ahead and use this brush. A bronze bracelet has been discovered under the dust covering the floor. It may not be the artifact we're looking for, but it's probably worth it a bit. An exquisite bronze bracelet designed to be worn around the wrist or ankle is embellished with inset gems and engravings. What do we know about this location? There was a series of traps in passages that used to be over here to the sides of the chamber, away from that statue. There was a tunnel that the dancer, Elia, fell down in order to arrive near Mantarok. Mantarok is likely still there, likely in the same condition or slightly worse than it had been, as I think that creature lives for millennia and will slowly starve or suffer for eons to come. A statue of a seated goddess, where her neck and wrists should bear jewelry. There are merely worn grooves and flecks of bronze dust. Had they been stolen by grave robbers? as before when we were last here, something is keeping these torches lit. And the entrance was visible. Likely there maybe is a tribe who still visits this location to keep them lit. Or Mantarok raises corpses for that task. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. And now, I don't feel like I have to mention it any longer, but we'll do so this one final time. Mr. Lindsley has gained all the knowledge that Miss Alexander Roivas has been reading about. He can now cast all the spells, and recover his mana, etc., and life and what have you, and we've learned everything there was to know about Pius Augustus, based upon what we've read so far in this book.
Enter by Celadon.
With the addition of bone thieves now, that we've been fighting for some time, I am a little nervous about not killing the creatures any longer, especially if we're going to try to limit the amount of recoveries I'm allowed to cast. So, we will try to destroy all the bodies we can. This carving represents the growth of the human race, its rise to intelligence, and the development of society. It foreshadows the decline of humanity. This is humanity's dusk. Quite a bit more learned now about what this symbol entails, since the last time Elia was here. The alcove carries an array of candles. They are arranged to reflect the time of the day. Curiously, they are still lit. How is this possible? The torches are as well, and so on. Remember that we have... Hold on, let's... Oh, darn it, okay. I was hoping that we wouldn't have actually activated those. We did read about Elia, so we're familiar with some of the basic areas of this temple now. That's interesting. I see you. Wow, the jungle is quite overgrown. I'm having a hard time seeing the steps this time. Displayed upon the pedestal is a metal bracelet. You know what might help us see the ground, Tim? A torch. The corner is shrouded with dense cobwebs, casting it into shadow, perhaps even hiding something. Hidden behind the strange strings of cobwebs is a curved stone tablet. Tyr. You might remember we heard this being chanted by the Guardian. I think this is either a part of the damaging spell it had cast, or the summoning one. A bronze necklace sits on top of a nearby urn. There's a damage shield surrounding that. We'll come back for that if we can figure out how to get rid of that. A well-crafted bronze necklace resplendent with glowing gems. I like that Lindsay, he can leave. Arguably he should leave, but he came all this way. He's gotten help funding this place. He located where this thing is. He's not gonna let this demon get the artifact first. Especially not that he now knows what's at stake. Not as if, however, he probably has a chance of stopping Pius. Oh, this is dusk again. Hold on, we don't want to be here. Sorry about that. I thought that was correct. I thought that was the way we did not go. By the way, what are his stats? Decent stats on this guy. Good sanity, life, a little less magic than the other two.
Enter by Celadon.
This particular depiction represents the birth of the human race within the universe. This is humanity's dawn. That's an interesting statuette there, blocking the candles. A stone statue of a Naga, a snake-headed demon, stands guard in the corner of the room. A raised platform stands before it with a bracelet on it. I would like to be able to get through this without needing to use any bullets, but that would mean letting this thing step on one of the pressure plates. But I think this one has to be stepped on anyway. That's a lot of guys. Lindsay has found a magical room. We have to destroy that head. Oh, I don't want to read that. I want to actually finish some of these. Okay, was that the tier rune we just found? It was not. We've oh wow. And we didn't find the codex for that one either. So we found this down here, and we found this rune in that creature. That horror is probably guarding the other rune we need, or codex. We also need the spell to be able to cast it. You can't just assign runes to random spots in the triangle to try things out, unfortunately. You must know the spell. I guess it's too dangerous to try mixing and matching things without knowing them. This depicts humanity's fall into decadence, corruption, and ultimate oblivion. This is humanity's night. Our time. Oh, that's about accurate.
Enter by Admiral Celadon.
A collection of unlit candles stands atop a low pedestal. I hear them. I don't know what type they are. So we might as well just have this equipped. Worth it. Hiding in the shadows, a statue watches over the room. A brief inspection reveals flecks of silver metal marring the statue's wrist and neck, possibly indicating that a decoration used to be there. Oh, okay. We have a silver bracelet. But we need more than that to appease that statue. I see you, Cobweb. A tattered scroll of paper lies on the floor. Dispel magic. Can we cast that one? Probably not yet, because we didn't get the impression... We did not get told... Well, we didn't get shown the spell, as we have been with the other ones, so we're missing a rune. Okay, we know up ahead is a horror.
Enter by Admiral Celadon.
I thought we might have to dispel the damage shield, but that actually will just stop us from approaching it with our melee weapon. We'll have to shoot it to death. Oh, or not. Okay, well, we're missing a rune. Guess we could keep trying to blast it. Let's use a few more bullets and see if we can actually break through the shield. I don't think we're allowed to, though. Yeah, we need the dispel. Okay, well, we missed it somewhere, so let's go ahead and walk around again. Let's go the other way again. I don't know what he's looking at up there, unfortunately. We're not allowed to pan the camera. Did we miss any cobwebs here? Not there. None here. The candles are all correct as well, so we're not supposed to interact with them at all. I don't think there's anything in this room that we've missed. Can we take these back? No. Okay. Once placed, they remain placed. We'll more thoroughly search this room if there's nothing obvious down the other passages. I might have just easily missed it and not noticed. So this was a worthless metal bracelet. Alright, so that's not what we need. Oh, there is cobwebs right here that we did not see last time. Or that you saw, viewer, and I totally missed, to be fair. Let's go ahead and brush these away. Methlar? Nethlek was the one we just picked up. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, I suppose, get this assigned. I like that these pressure plates aren't golden. They're indented instead.
Enter by Admiral Celoton. Net.
Oh, right. We have to stand still, Tim.
Net. Celoton.
A silver necklace is draped around the center candle on the shelf. This particular depiction represents the prosperity of humanity and its domination over the world. This is humanity's day. Probably wants to say this is the 1980s. All right, so
Enter by Celadon.
it goes all the way on the other side. I'm gonna risk going back this way. Right, the necklace was down this path. Unless I just missed it. I just missed it. Where am I? Really quick, where am I? It was the other path. Okay, darn it. Sorry about that, everyone. No problem. We get to spend more time together. That's always a good thing. When we're trying to deal with a enemy god. Speaking of spending time together, let's not have to spend too much more time together, viewer. Let's save the game. Make sure we don't have to redo everything we've just done. Okay, so... this is what we want. Oop, I don't need to... all we have to do, Tim, is just put the necklace on around its neck. Bits. We're still in combat mode, so there's something else that looks like whatever it is below us. It was just kind of loud, but I'm gonna leave it alone and hope that it's acceptable. Okay, I'm not allowed to light the sconce there. Another magic room. No, stop that. Oh, God. All right, and we have a really nasty looking thing walking up here. We'll want to fight it here if we can. I think that's the second time we've casted that recover.
Enter by Celadon.
That thing to get closer to us. I'm very nervous fighting that. That and the bone thieves are very dangerous. Most of the big creatures are dangerous in some way or another. Even the zombies can be dangerous if there's too many of them for you to deal with. In the case of Ulyaoths, You also need to make sure that if there's many of them, you chop off all their heads, or they're gonna detonate and destroy you when they blow up the room. Not allowed to look at that. Looks like a group of people sitting. A sun or something behind the centermost. We have the rune that wants us to have, but let's go the other way first. There is no other way. Okay, well then we have to go that way. That's creepy. That looks like a face staring at us down there. I see you over there, zombie. That's a giant pressure plate, isn't it? Oh my god. That looks awful. That looks awful. Let's not go that way unless we must go that way. Almost walked on that pressure plate, or that, and that one. Hold on, there was something right down there. What was this? Nothing. Okay. Okay. Very obvious puzzle is obvious. The statue gets moved into that corner. That looks like that's it? Can we push this? A statuette of carved granite depicting a ceremonial temple guard. It appears to be keeping watch on the seated goddess in the corner of the room. I'm not allowed to push it. I really feel like we should not attempt to take the thing on there. Until we figure out how to turn its facing. Okay, very good. That was a gold bracelet. We have to step on that first pressure plate. That looks bad. That looks bad. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's go this way instead. Well, I'll risk the, I'll risk being chopped to death and inhaling gas. Okay, so it's not possible for us to avoid that pressure plate.
Enter by Zelda.
No care. No care. We made it. Boom. That is a Chaturga horror. We should do that again. And we should... Oh, well, actually, we need to move a bit. Very strong. They do good damage. Like all horrors, they have a magical field around them that will also lash out at us. We might not have time to cast it on our shotgun, but I'm going to try. Oh. We keep getting intercepted by the damage field. Oh, wow. That was really bad. I don't know how... Okay. We're gonna have to somehow... we have to hit it from over here, because otherwise we're too close to damage field and it's gonna zap us. Maybe we can just get rid of the damage field to make this battle easier. That did work. Good. Oh, that was 3 times, and it hit us. Wow! Oh my god, this thing's slaughtering me. I guess we don't have to kill it, but I've put work into this now. Jerk. So this will be the 4th and final heal then, Tim. If you're going to try to play with those rules. Okay. We didn't have to kill it, probably. Oh, hello. But that made this easier to actually notice. A dirt-encrusted necklace is hidden behind the cobwebs. This necklace is encrusted with cysts of corroded metal upon its surface. It's difficult to tell what it looks like. Perhaps it can be cleaned somehow. That is not the gas room. I see it in the center there. Does this activate gas as well? No. How did you manage to get past all the traps? Every one of them is like walking forward, huh? Alright, let's reset the room. I want our torch out. This is actually surprisingly useful. There's no way to avoid this pressure plate. I do care a lot. Oh my goodness. These are green foes. So this is Zeltoth zombies. Oh, I totally did not run through, I did run through that. Alright, so, Zeltoth is weak to Chaturga. So we need to cast this. I'm not going to attempt to fight them with the stupid barrier in the center there, because we keep walking into it and whacking it. Their special is that they grow phantom limbs, which means you can't permanently take off their limbs. They just are able to grow a fake one and hit you with it just as strongly as they could otherwise. Wow, we are hurt. But I've used 4 spells already. I feel like we should use another. We'll see how far we can get before I give in. Looks like a giant head of some sort. I'm guessing the mouth opens somehow. There is a panel recessed slightly into the wall. It looks like it can be pressed. Should Lindsay press the panel? This means I want to check the other rooms. Oh, okay. This one, it then reset itself. Uh-oh. That does something, and I don't know what it does. I don't remember what it does. I guess we'll press it and then just leave the room. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. Oh, I think that slides out to smash everything, and that's an insta-kill if it hits you. Hiding in the shadows, a statue watches over the room. Gold flecks of metal mar the statue's wrist and neck. Well, we have one item for her. I thought I might be able to stun it. That was just me showing off, and of course I got hit. Holy crap! You jerk! This is the gas. Holy crap, Tim! No, that was awful. Is what that was. Let's just immediately cast a dispel before whatever's in this room hurts me some more. So this is Ulyaoth here. I'm guessing we get a bone thief here. Or not. Oh! No, this is an elephant-looking symbol here. And there is another small pressure plate here. There is a small basin, or font, situated beneath the statue. Beside that, an orb-shaped button sits on the side of the stone. This water smells like a strong acid, perhaps strong enough to dissolve metal or flesh if Lindsay isn't careful. We just missed it. This must be the gold necklace that we were looking for. Still not sure what those other buttons do. Maybe they disable the traps temporarily, and that's your way of avoiding the gas? Well, let's give it a press. I can't look at those engravings. This is where we put the necklace. I'm going to save the game before we do this. I'm not going to save the game before we do this. Let's go ahead and just, I guess, put the necklace on. But we'll come back for that. Actually, no. We need to keep going forward. There's a very powerful secret here in this level. I want to go and see where it's located, and then we will... Oh man, and then we'll call it a session. It actually hit me. That hurt. Ah, but I cast my recover 4 times. Oh. Oh, this sucks. I think we have to cast it a 5th time, Tim. You have to. You're going to be slowed down, which is going to make it more difficult to get past some of these other traps. Cast it. Well, that was super awkward. Please, Lindsay, don't get stuck on whatever that giant root. Doesn't matter. We're running for it. That's gas. We don't want to be in the room with gas. So that means there must have been, yep, there must have been a pressure plate here. I have no clue what those do, unfortunately. That sucks. We also played for about an hour, everyone, so we should probably stop here. I wonder if that would have helped us with this room somehow, those buttons. But I do want to show you the secret, which we fought for. Oh, come on. Forget it. Let's just keep casting heal. Sure, why not? Let's guess it a million times. This is not it. This is where we entered from. Okay, I want to be, I think, in the southern passage. So I went around the really long way to get here, which is not where we wanted to be. I didn't press a button in this room. So that's all of them pressed. Once. Oh. Wow. Okay, so that's gas immediately. Darn it! That means I have to go in through the other way. We gotta go all the way around back to where we started this circuit from. Okay, that sucks. Alright. Alright, then let's just stop here, and we'll pick up and walk back there and talk about, we'll do the summary on the way back there next time. So much for my rule about recovery as well. We're just taking too much damage. We're just dead. I don't see how we're doing this area without casting life a million times. There's gotta be some penalty to it, but I can't think of how I'm gonna penalize myself at the moment, guys. So, we'll pick up in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then. Take care, guys.